Hi everyone, it's Paola. Welcome back to my channel. You guys know what's up, art design, that's what I'm all about. Maybe I need to change my intro, but anyway, please follow me on Instagram and check out how you can become a patron, how you can donate to my channel, help keep this channel running below. So guys, today I am going to be hanging out, making some things, talking about what I've been working on lately, so you can kind of stay updated with what a freelance designer slash YouTuber is working on, graphic designer, and then also I want to just explain some things, maybe teach you a few things, maybe talk about a few topics, and yeah, kind of a life update, but kind of like a design with me. If you want to know how to warp text in Illustrator, this is also the video for you because I'm going to be talking about that because that is something I'm really into right now, so I figured I would kind of show you how to do it. So the first thing I guess I want to get into is showing you how to do the warp text stuff. This is what I'm working on with a client right now, so I figured I don't know, I just wanted to talk about it. It's something I'm totally into, and even something that I had to search for myself because I always forget how to do this stuff. So I'm in Illustrator and I just have a text box open with some cool type. So I have hello, and I am going to be warping this. So all you have to do is go up to object, which, sorry, it's cut off on the screen record, but in object at the top of your Illustrator, just go down to envelope distort, and you can do that with a mesh. You can make with mesh or make with warp, and with a mesh it kind of allows you to change kind of letter by letter, and you can really create a cool swirl or a wave and stuff. So that is a way to do it, but warp is also very easy. So let's just hit make with warp. So it's really cool. It kind of does just a simple arc, and you can really change how much you want it to go. There's lots of different options. You can search through it. That's kind of what I wanted to show you and do. But all of these kind of do different things. The bulge one can be really cool, kind of like a fisheye look, and you can also change where the focus is, so it can kind of shift depending on if you don't want it centered, or if you don't want it completely even. You can also change it vertically and horizontally, so it's really fun. I'm really into the shell lower one, and then just kind of shifting it so it kind of bleeds forward almost. It's kind of interesting. But yeah, you can do a flag and a wave, and that will just make your type wavy, which is totally cool. And if you don't know how to manipulate every single letter, or you don't want to deal with that, this is the way to do it. This is the way in Illustrator. There's just so many things in here that you can do to distort text, and I feel a lot of people don't know that they can do that so simply, so maybe that helped you, I don't know, but it's what I'm working on right now. So while I go through this, let me just tell you about what I'm doing with my client. So I have a client right now that I'm really excited about because we're really on the same page about stuff. We just get each other immediately. And I actually put out on my Instagram a question to you guys, if you're freelancers, do you do phone calls with your clients or a video call meeting? Because I actually had one with her, which I usually don't offer, but I ended up having one with her just because she had asked. And I just put it out on Instagram, and you guys gave me a lot of mixed answers and mixed reasons for your answers, which was interesting. Some people were saying yeah, I totally do it, I keep up with my clients, so I have consistent relationships with them, and I talk to them almost weekly if it's a long project. And I'm whoa, that's intense. I don't know if I could do that personally. And then I had some people who were I'm so stressed out by that, it's so awkward for me to get on the phone or whatever. And I'm you know what, I feel that too. So I totally get it either way. And I really don't think as freelancers there's a right and wrong way to do it. I really think that it's up to you and your personal preference. But some people really want it, some people really need that type of communication. And I will say, when I had my video call with my client, made it so much better, so much easier to just chat about it, even though I was nervous to talk to her, because everyone's nervous, that's just life. But even though I was nervous to talk to her, it actually just cleared things up so much quicker than emails would have. So I don't know, it's kind of the answers I got were kind of interesting just to ask, because I don't usually do it, and then I was gonna do it, so I wanted to put it out there to see who does what. But as freelancers, I just realized you can do whatever you want. I mean, it's really not a big deal. You can totally get that across over email. But yeah, I've kind of realized that I kind of liked the meeting. I don't know, I kind of liked it, but it still gives me anxiety, so I totally get if you don't do it. It's not me all the time. So that was warping text. I mean, it's really nice to do with lots of different typefaces, which I'm gonna do just a few just while we talk, because it just looks so cool, to try different things. It actually changes the look a lot. So anyway, back to what I'm talking about with my client. So I'm working on stuff with a client right now, and I don't really work with that many clients at a time, to be honest. Like, first of all, I have a really busy schedule, so I don't always take on clients. So that's it is kind of part-time for me at this point, just because I'm really focused on like my channel and helping you guys and stuff. So it's like, I'm trying to handle both at the same time. But anyway, I digress. But like I said, with my client right now, we are really in like the same mindset. Like, we are totally on the same page. I sent her a mood board, and we just were like, yes, 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 like this is the standout, this is the standout, and we had the exact same image in our head. So it made me really happy. I feel like I'm pushing myself as a designer, and I'm trying new things, and I'm excited to make something like more outside the box than what I do. I really like to match with my clients, though. Obviously, like, I will never work with a client who I don't agree with on what they do, or I just don't feel like we're the right match. But yeah, freelancing in general right now is just like not my main priority and main focus. I still obviously am focused on the people I'm working with, and I love it. Like, I do love it, but it's also just like not my main thing anymore. Like, it's just become kind of like my side job, but I still want to keep it going because obviously like that helps with my experience and my professionalism, and like I can translate that and give it to you guys, like for you, from my experience, like pull from my experience the more I work. Obviously, like, I'm not going to stop working as a designer just because I do YouTube. It is hard to like juggle all of it. And also, like, I don't know, I just don't find that I want to sustain myself all on one thing. Like, I like having different streams of income and kind of doing my own thing and being in charge of myself, like freelance obviously, but I really like doing my own thing, and I think it's just not my priority. Like, I kind of shifted my perspective a little bit. I don't want to pressure anybody into freelancing and thinking that that's what they have to do to be successful. Obviously, so many different ways to be successful, and it's hard. Like, freelance is so hard, and I think I have stressed that before on my channel, but I just don't want to like push it. I don't want everyone to think that it's the only way to do something, or for me to like tell you guys that you're going to be successful from it. Like, I want to be realistic and just help with design in general on my channel. Like, it's not all about freelance, it's not all about getting a job. That's not my priority. So that's a little side tangent, but I just like to talk about stuff sometimes and update you and like just chat. I don't know, it feels nice. But I also wanted to share like some things that I'm kind of trying out lately. Like I said, I am doing the warp text lately, which is, different for me. I've tried lots of different things, so it is kind of cool. But also I am like kind of working on like new ways to illustrate within my logo designs and branding designs, and I want to utilize that in a future video, like coming up, kind of doing another brand design one, which I know you guys love and I love it too. But yeah, I just wanted to show you like this one inspiration piece I found, and I just love these symbols and utilizing drawing and illustration in this way, like with logo design. I think it looks really interesting and kind of like juvenile, but like in a good way. I don't know. I don't think it looks like too kiddish because it's with like a digital strong bold font. Obviously this one, but I just think that the drawing aspect is so cool. So I've been kind of like working in that in Procreate a little bit, just like doing swirls, doing different things, and like seeing how I could incorporate them in the future into some branding or just like passion projects, like stuff that's fun. Okay, one last thing before I go, I want to talk about something else, and I'm going to be showing it like in my next video because I kind of have a plan about it. But I wanted to talk about like presenting your work in my next video, so kind of sneak peek, I guess, if we're talking about it. But I wanted to share like how to present your work to your clients, and especially like as the process goes on with them, like how you're sharing things, how you're sharing images, how you're sharing your work, how you're sharing color options, like things like that. And I just want to make like, I don't know, I want to elevate it. So let's like talk about what I mean by that. So here's something I saw on Pinterest that I pinned on my design board, so you guys can keep up with that on there. It's always linked in the description, but this I thought was a really interesting way to show color, maybe in the final like part of your logo, like when you're sending it, you can send something like this to show like the different variations on top of different colors, like their brand colors. I thought this was a really cool way to do it. And then I also saw like this one, which was like a brand, and they're showing like the fonts, the elements, obviously the logo variations. But I thought it was a really good way to just lay it out for your clients. So yeah, I don't know, it really helps with clients. I was inspired by these ones. I wanted to talk about it. This is kind of what I'm like fixating on right now. So thought it was interesting. Okay, so that was this video. It was a little chaotic, and I just wanted to share with you what I'm doing right now in my design work and my freelance work, and also just talk about my life and update and stuff and just design thoughts I've been thinking of. And yeah, I have a crazy busy life right now, so I wish I could like do something really involved, but I thought this would be like a good transition into more stuff that's really involved, because that's gonna have to come out soon. But yeah, life is just a little crazy right now, and I will update you soon on all of that. So yeah, this is kind of like a transitional video, but a good video. Hopefully that helped you a little bit. So if you liked it, please give it a like. It really helps my channel. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. Ring the bell. All the things. Okay, I say this every time. Okay, I'll see you in the next one. Bye! I just want to tell you what's going on in my life, but some of it, like, I don't even know what's going on, so I need to, like, a little bit of time, and I'll tell you. But I'll tell you. Get excited. I'll tell you.